And Amy Porter comes down after the tip. Kaylin Heiser up top will pass over to Porter. Porter looks inside, can't find it. Back up to Heiser, over left, off Carly Renner and out of bounds. Longhorns don't have a very deep bench, so they're pulling from some of their varsity players. Heiser plays a lot of varsity basketball. Off the foot of number 12 from the Pronghorns, Amy Porter picks it up, looks down, well, doesn't look down. Comes back out to Caitlin Heiser. Carly Renner up for the shot, outside, no good. Brooklyn Graybill with the rebound. Up to Heiser, over to Porter. Porter looks into Graybill. Graybill looks for the shot, double team, no good. Up to Heiser, over to Renner, who takes another shot, a little bit short. Rebound, Pronghorns. Number 21, Alexis Lehman will come down with the ball. Over to number 12, Melissa Amrine. 25, Ashley Madsen with the ball into number 11. Back out to 25. Fight over the ball. We'll see who comes up with it here. Looks like it's going to be Longhorns ball. Heiser will pass it in to Graybill. Graybill back to Heiser. Heiser takes it across half court. Up the top of the key, goes left over to Renner. Renner looks into Corbett. Corbett looks for the shot. Well guarded, no good. Up to Heiser. Porter takes the outside shot. Off the far end of the rim, no good. Rebound, number 21, Pronghorns, Alexis Lehman. And it will be deflected by Caitlin Heiser, out of bounds. Pronghorn ball into number 12, Melissa Amrine, who will take it down the right side. There's a big push off there. Takes down the right side, throwing elbows. And it looks like a foul is called on the play. Foul is on Caitlin Heiser, her first foul of the game. Courtney Owen looking to put points on the board. Shot is up. Doesn't find the inside of the hoop. She'll shoot her second. And is unable to make the second shot. You know, Dusty Robbins here joining me today. How important do you think these foul shots are, Dusty, in this game?
I think they're pretty important because if you don't, they're probably half your score. Because if you can't make any shots during the court, those fouls are pretty important to your shots.
Excellent point. And in this last game, the end points came down to foul shots. The girls in the varsity only won by 1 point. And so a lot of times foul shots can be the deciding factor in a basketball game. Off the foot of Melissa Amrine, and it will be white ball. Into Porter. Porter back to Heiser. Heiser up at the top of the key. Over to Porter. Back to Heiser. Looks for the shot. Can't find it. Renner will shoot, and she puts points on the board. First 2 points of the game. Carly Renner. The score is 2-0, Lady Longhorns. Timeout called by the Lady Pronghorns. With 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in this first period, Coach will talk things over with. It's okay. Pronghorns can't find a way to inbound the ball. Finally get it in over to number 20, who will dribble in and take a shot from the right-hand side off the backboard. Number 12, Melissa Amrine, will get the ball, but stolen by Heiser, who looks for a fast break down the left side, pulls back, can't find it, gets her own rebound, puts it in, score is 4-0, Lady Longhorns. Amrine will take the ball down to center court, pass over to the right-hand side, over to number 25, Ashley Madsen. Madsen into Courtney Owen. Owen up. Can't find the hoop. Fight over the ball. Good hustle on the part of Alexis Lehman. Unable to come up with the ball, so it'll be white ball. Over to Renner. Inside to Brooklyn Graybill, who looks for the 15-footer, unable to sink it. Rebound once again. Alexis Lehman will come down this right-hand side. Looks like it's deflected. Heiser with the ball, left-hand side. One defender to beat, comes across. Shot up, no good. Heiser again with the ball. Over to Corbett. Corbett shoots, no good. Pronghorns unable to bring it down off the hands of Danielle Mitchelson. Amy Porter to pass it in. Renner, outside shot, no good. Brooklyn Graybill with the rebound out at her 15-foot spot at the free throw line. Caitlin Heiser shooting from the outside, doesn't make it, but Amy Porter fighting hard for the rebound and is able to put that shot in. You know, Dusty, I was talking to Caitlin Heiser today, frustrated from her performance in the varsity game, unable to find her shot a little bit today. In your vast experience in basketball, does that ever happen to you where you're just having an off game?
Yeah, it does a lot because you make one mistake and that screws up your whole team sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to bring that back in. We'll see how they do in this game. Up to Melissa Samrine. Go across the right, find the middle, she'll drive. And we'll see what they call. It looks like it's going to be a foul on Brooklyn Graybill. Since Brooklyn Graybill wasn't quite planted, she'll pick up her first foul. Pronghorns will inbound it into number 20, Danielle Mitchelson. Shooting a miss. Amrine will shoot up. Bank shot, oh, no good. Just bounces off. Fight underneath the basket. Number 21 fighting hard for that. Alexis Lehman fighting hard for it, unable to put it in. Heiser will come down with the ball. Comes across to her favorite spot up at the top of the key. Over to Renner. Renner will dribble. Back to Heiser. Over to Porter on the right-hand side. Porter will turn and shoot. No good, and it is off the hands of the Pronghorns. White ball. Heiser, that wing shot, a little bit flat, unable to make it. Number 21 again with that rebound. Alexis Lehman racking up those stats on the rebounds. Jump ball. And it'll be Pronghorns ball. Caitlin Heiser looking to make her first foul shot. Nothing but net, goes in. Score is increased 7-0, Meeteetse Longhorns. She looks for a second. Shot is up, shot is good. She appears to have found her foul shot. Pronghorns ball. Melissa Amrine will take the ball down. Doesn't connect with the person she's trying to pass it to. Carly Renner bringing down the right-hand side over to Porter. Porter will turn and shoot. Gets her own rebound, turns and shoots again, but I think she was pushed on that play. And Porter will shoot two. The foul is on number 12, Melissa Amrine. This will be her third foul. And that gets difficult when you get a dominant player like Amrine in foul trouble in the first period like this. Porter's first shot is up and good. Second is up. No good. Again, no surprise there. Alexis Lehman comes down with the rebound. Cross half court line. Unguarded. No. And yeah, I think as Brooklyn Graybill stepped up to guard her, it fouled up her path a little bit and she traveled. So it'll be Longhorn ball. Heiser to Porter. Porter to Graybill. Graybill looking for the shot. No good. Back to Porter. Back to Corbett. Corbett off the back of the rim. And you guessed it, Alexis Lehman with the rebound. Looks for an open player. Looks for the three-point shot. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Brooklyn Graybill over to Caitlin Heiser. Heiser coming down the left, looking for the potential points. And shoots unable to connect with the basket, but Brooklyn Graybill will pull it down, back up to Heiser. Heiser will take another shot at it, literally. And it is off the side of the rim, no good. Pronghorns coming down. Courtney Owen with the rebound. Apparently Lehman letting someone else get the stats on her team. Cross court to Owen. Owen will shoot a three, short, or was it a pass to number 20, who shoots and unable to sink it. Another jump ball. Heiser, top of the key, over to Renner. Renner can't find Corbett. Back up to Heiser, over to Graybill, and number 20, Daniel Mitchelson, saw that pass coming, stepped right in its way and intercepted it. Now number 12, Amrine coming down the court, will dribble across the baseline, pass back up, but Porter was there to intercept it. Heiser, with no defenders in front of her, comes down the left-hand side, up, no good.
So, number 20's passing it in. She passes it in to number 12. She's taking it down the court. It's tipped by 25 hands. Number 12, Amy Porter. Number 2, Amy Porter's taking it down, passes it to Heiser, and Heiser takes it up and misses it. Heiser goes again, and it is off the rim. Graybill. It's a fight over the ball. And it gets to Graybill, and it's up. Number 20. Danielle Mitchelson has it. She's going down the court, right side. Passes it to number 12, Melissa Hammer.
Well, the Longhorns had that basket surrounded on that last one. Porter will deflect it once again and come down. Layup, unable to connect with it. I think she was looking for a foul on that one. Nothing was called.
Caitlin Heiser took it over. Sitting there, passes to Amy Porter under the basket, and it is in. It is now 11-0, Meeteetse Longhorns. It's passed into number 12, Melissa Amarai, and that is the end of the first quarter.
Pronghorns visibly frustrated, having a hard time getting started this game. Let's see if they can
make sure we're fit for basketball, and I think a lot of us have actually shown that. And coaches are pretty happy, and we're pretty happy too. So.
Well, great, and your last game is coming up here pretty soon. When is that?
It's tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, that's right. Starts at 8 o'clock.
Right here in this gym, Meeteetse Longhorns, and we will be versing Cody.
All right. And then the tournament will be the following week?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's next weekend. We'll have A team here, and B team, we don't know yet.
All right. So Amrine in with the ball. Lehman comes across. Porter once again with the steal. She is all over the court tonight. Comes to the left-hand side, pulls up short, shoots the ball. Well, short. Lehman again with the rebound.
She's dribbling down the left side of the court. Porter there blocking her. Passes it to number 25, Ashley. She's got Graybill there on tight. And then it goes, it's 21. Alexis, she goes in hard. She's trapped. It's fight. Number 2, Amy Porter, has taken it down the court. Number 3 has it. Now it's good to A-bar, number 12, and it comes up short, and it is out. Pronghorns ball.
I don't think that was short, Dusty. That was a pass. Just nobody was there, and it was close to the rim. No, I'm just kidding. That's what we say when we miss.
Given number 25, Ashley Madison. Passed over to number 12, Melissa Amrine. Goes to 25, Ashley Madison again, guarding real heavy and hard, forcing back. Goes number 21. Up, and it is a steal by 21 A-Bar on the Longhorns.
Number 21 again with the rebound. Alexis Lehman passes back over to her teammate, number 25, Ashley Madsen. Over to Amrine, coming down the right-hand side, looks for a shot, and I believe she is fouled by Graybill.
Graybill put her arm up to block, and she ran right into it.
Sure. Yep, and some of those fouls are pretty easy to call. If your feet aren't planted and your hands aren't straight up above you, then
yep,
you dinged a lot on those. Amrine will shoot her first shot.
Another chance to put some scores on the board.
Yep.
And it comes up short.
Second shot. Up, and it is good, and the Pronghorns put a point on the board.
Gray Bulls throws it into Amy Porter.
Score is 11-1 Longhorns.
Amy Porter's taking it down and passing it to, oh, it's back to Amy, and it's over to the A-Bar, 21, and it's up, and it is a pass and stolen by 21 on the Pronghorns.
Alexis Lehman, a defensive powerhouse, brings ball out. Melissa Amrine will dribble up at the top there. Ball goes back to Lehman. Lehman will cut across, lose control a little bit, but over to Amrine, who shoots in a forest, frustrated that there was no call on that Longhorn ball.
We have a new one from Meeteetse Longhorns, Tori Lewis, and she is coming in for Caitlin Heiser.
You know, I think with a shallow bench, coach is just trying to get some of these girls a breather for a little bit and get them back in.
Yeah, our last game we only had one sub, and it was hard. Amy Porter's coming down with the ball from Meeteetse Longhorns, passes it to number 21, A-Bar. Goes number 3.
That's number 1, Cheyenne Foote. Porter with the rebound, over to Graybill. Go ahead.
Number 12, now it's Tori Lewis, number 4. She tries to do a backwards hook shot, not good. And it's shot by 21 on Longhorns, and it's fight over the ball. Who is she? Cheyenne Foote, okay.
Yep.
It's given to Tori Lewis, and she shoots right inside the three-point line, and it is a miss off the side of the rim, and it is fight over the ball on the floor. It's a jump ball. Looks like it's Pronghorn's ball.
Number 12, Amrine will come down the right-hand side, closely guarded by Amy Porter. Amrine up to number 25, Madsen. Madsen trying to cut in, but stopped by Lewis.
And Cheyenne Foote steals it, and then the whistle is blown.
Looks like that was a travel. Again, this is the first junior varsity game of the year, and some of these girls looking pretty red-faced. First game is always pretty tiring. Of course, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Dusty?
Nothing. In our last game, we had only one sub in, so we were real tired.
Yep, that court gets pretty long after a while.
Yep, it sure does.
All right, Amrine with the ball. Coming across.
Cheyenne Foote steals it. She's going down right side court, running, and she loses control of it. Passes it to Tori Lewis, and it's a shot, and it is in. That is 13-1, Meeteetse Longhorns.
Pronghorns frustrated and tired. They've got a pretty shallow bench themselves. In fact, I think they only have
2 subs. So
yeah, they only have
Amy
2
Porter
subs.
has it. She passes it in to Caitlin Heiser. Goes up. She puts another point on the board. That's 15-1. Meeteetse Longhorns in the lead.
You know, and I think the coach is going to start pulling out some of these older players.
Yeah. When we get far enough behind, well, they're not quite that far behind. They can still got a big chance to catch up, but when we're back like this.
The second period, score is 15-1. Meeteetse Lady Longhorns leading by 14. And it looks like young girls are in except for Tori Lewis, who is in for Caitlin Heiser.
Anastasia.
Longhorns in a 2-3 zone as Amrine comes down across the court over to number 21, Lehman. Lehman up to 25, Madsen. Madsen over to Amrine. Amrine back to Madsen. Madsen over to Lehman. Finds an open Danielle Mitchelson, who is able to turn around and put that in. Scores and is 15-3, Longhorns.
Amy Porter's carrying it down the court. Passes it over to, and 15 puts it in a shot, and it's missed.
Is our volume okay on that? And Amrine will, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, Pronghorns. Amrine will come down and pass it over to Lehman. Lehman will pick up the dribble. She'll pass it back to Madsen. Madsen back to Amrine, trying to find these posts and can't find any open posts. We've got a whistle. And I'm not sure what they called. Oh, we've got a foul on number 3. Anastasia Corbett. Amrine will take it at the top of the key, wide open. She'll step in, take a shot. It's off the right-hand side of the rim. Ball is out, and, well, it's recovered by Danielle Mitchelson, rebounded, and then over to Ashley Madsen, up to Lehman, over to Owen, up to Amrine, over to Madsen, who will take it up at the top of the key. Lehman trying to find an open man, but doesn't, so she'll shoot a long shot, but it will go over the rim.
Amy Porter is carrying it down for Meeteetse Longhorns. She's over on the right side of the court. Comes in top of the key and passes it to Caitlin. She shoots again.
Carly Renner with the shot, a little bit short.
Is that yes, it is Carly.
Amrine with the ball. Amrine doing a good job of not fouling. Had 3 fouls in that, not too late in that first quarter, and doing a good job not fouling anymore. Lehman, ball, back over to Amrine. Amrine trying to shake Lewis.
She gets too far to the sideline. It's not good when you're over there.
And they'll call a travel on her.
It's thrown into Amy Porter. She's going down, right side of the court again. Pass to Tori Lewis, number 4. And then Grable, and then
Corbett will shoot and miss. Lehman, once again with the rebound, will come down that right-hand side, pull up, take a shot off the rim, no good. Amrine will come down with the rebound. Back inside to Amrine. And I think Lewis will handle that shot. Took it away. Go ahead, sorry.
Tori Lewis is taking it down the court, passes to Amy Porter. She gives it to Carolyn. Sorry about that, I can't say her name, but
Carly Renner.
Carly Renner. And then Tori Lewis puts it back up in there.
Score is 17-3. Porter will steal the ball. She'll go up for the shot, and she's fouled on the shot, so she will shoot another 2. That foul on Ashley Madsen, I believe that is her first. Yes, it is her first, and Porter will shoot 2. So Porter, that first shot is up and good.
She's on her second shot. It's up. Nothing but net once again.
Porter making a great showing. A freshman in her first year of high school basketball. Doing a great job in this first game.
First year in a sport is pretty tough.
And I got to help coach her last year in junior high basketball, and she was also a great playmaker then. She made things happen on team, and she has a good few years of basketball ahead of her. We've got a foul on the play.
Yep.
Foul is on Tori Lewis. Amrine will shoot, I believe, well, I think we're in a bonus. So I think it's a 1-on-1. Nope, she'll shoot 2. First shot is up.
And it
No
is a
good.
miss. Steps up to the line for a second shot. And it is put in.
The score is 19-4, Meeteetse Longhorns.
Amy Porter's carrying it down the court. She passes it over to Tori Lewis, which goes into Grable. Then 25 steals it for Pronghorns.
Madsen over to Amrine, will take it at the top of the key, trying to make something happen, trying to find some open posts, unable to kind of block Brooklyn out on that. We'll see if Lehman can get it in, and she does, over to number 20, who will turn around and shoot. That is number 20, Danielle Mitchelson, who was fouled, I believe, by Brooklyn Graybill on the shot. We'll see. Yep, that'll be a foul on Brooklyn Graybill. So Danielle Mitchelson will shoot 2. That is Brooklyn Graybill's 3rd foul. Mitchelson, 2 bounces on the rim and out. First shot no good. Second shot is up. And it didn't hit the rim, so it'll be out of bounds. Longhorns ball. 37.9 seconds left in the half.
We have Amy Porter carrying it down. This time she is over in the middle of the court. She passes it over to Tori Lewis. She wants to take it in, and then it is over to number 3, Anastasia Corbett. And then she puts it up. She's got the ball. It's a fight.
Fight for the ball. Mitchelson will come out with the ball. Well, it was called a jump ball. Possession goes to the Pronghorns. Or the Longhorns,
switch it
rather.
over to Longhorns.
And now back to the Pronghorns.
And now
back to the Longhorns.
Longhorns.
All right, here we go. Getting dizzy here.
An open Tori Lewis, and she hits the edge of the net right in between her legs and out of bounds.
You know, and I think we have all of the freshmen and sophomore in the game that we can. Oh. Kind of a late foul on called on Amy Porter, but a foul nonetheless. This will be Porter's, let's see.
I think this is her 2nd foul.
Oh, I guess we'll wait and see with the rest of the crowd. Huh, they're not putting it up. All right, Amrine's first shot is up. Looks good, but...
Number 3, Anastasia steals it, and it's fight over the ball. There's a fight over the ball with Amy Porter, number 2 for Longhorns, and number 20 for your Pronghorns.
You know, they
Danielle
never did...
Mitchelson.
Never did call a foul or put a foul up there for Lewis. I'm wondering what the story is on that.
Yep.
Shot up. No rebound.
Oh, looks like Amy Porter's got the ball, and she has it. About to go out of bounds. She passes it to Grable, and time runs out right before she can get it.
That's the end of the first quarter. Frustrating
Second
first quarter.
quarter.
That's what I meant. The first half. And we're back as we start the second half of this junior varsity game. Farson-Eden Lady Pronghorns versus the Meeteetse Longhorns. Score at the beginning of the 3rd quarter is 19 Meeteetse Longhorns to 4 Lady Pronghorns.
Start out second half. We have number 23 Haley Sessions with the ball from Meeteetse Longhorns. It's passed into Amy Porter, number 2. Passed over to number 15, Carly Renner, sorry. And is tipped out by White. It is Pronghorn's ball.
Mitchelson will pass it in to Melissa Amrine. Take it down the court. Turnover. Sessions comes up with the ball. Will lead Porter down the court.
It is a race. Amy Porter has it. She's running down, and she puts it, and that's 2 points for the Meeteetse Longhorns.
21
points for the Meeteetse Longhorns, excuse me.
2 points added anyway, yeah.
2 more points added, so.
Lehman will take an outside shot. Looks good, doesn't quite make it in.
Oh, and number 3, Anastasia Corbett has it. She passes it to Amy Porter, number 2. She's coming down on the left side of the court. It passed to number 15, Carly Renner. I finally got the name right. Back to Amy Porter. And the number 3, Haley Sessions. And it is up and a miss. And turned over to Pronghorns.
Mitchelson with the rebound. Pass it to Amrine, who will walk it down the court. Sessions pick her up. Pass over to Ashley Madsen, who will come across the top. Nowhere to go with the ball. Looking for an inside
and
pass.
Amy Porter takes the steal with the pass. She throws it down to Haley Sessions. Goes in for a left-handed layup, and it is in.
You having a good time with that Sessions last name? Kind of like Sally sells seashells on the seashore.
Yep.
Amrine will come down across the bowl. Sessions will pick her up. Ball over to Lehman. Lehman looks for the inside pass, doesn't find it. Pass it over to Madsen. Madsen will dribble, pick it up, over to Amrine, who will take a shot just inside the three-point line. Whistle blown. Will shoot 2. Fouled on the shot.
There it looked like number 12, Marissa Amrine, was wide open, and Amy Porter went to go guard her, and she left her guy wide open. So
Porter with her 3rd foul of the game. Amrine shoots it, nothing but net. The point is good. Score is 23-5. Amrine with her 2nd. Up. And off the front of the rim, comes right to her. She gets her own rebound. She will dribble around. Ball is up, but no good. Rebound, Mitchelson.
jump ball. Looks like it'll be Meeteetse Longhorns possession.
You know, Dusty, I think that might be the first sub of the game. Number 22.
Pronghorns.
Yeah, number 22, Mackenzie Reed will come in for Amrine. Ball is inbounds to Mitchelson. Mitchelson up,
Amy
no
Porter
good.
steals it. She's coming down on the right side of the court. Switches over to the left. Passes it to Haley Sessions, and then Brooklyn Gabriel puts it up, and it's too high on the backboard.
Newly entered Mackenzie Reed will come down the left-hand side of the court. She will pass it over to Madsen. Madsen over to Lehman. Lehman outside shot. It's up. Looks good, but off the rim. Reed with the rebound. Outside shot. Off the rim. No good. Graybill will come down with it.
She's got it. She decides to take it herself. She's down on the left side court. Passes it over to Amy Porter. Oh, it goes to Haley Sessions. Goes in, puts it up, and it's off the bottom of the rim. No good. I think that's the first time I've seen number 12 for the Pronghorns out, and I think that's a pretty good thing that they're letting her sub.
Yep, giving those players a rest. Reed with a shot, no good. Sessions will come down with the rebound over to Porter.
Now you got number 2, Amy Porter, taking it. Passes it to number 15,
Renner.
Renner.
Number 11, Owen on the Pronghorns will come down with it. Pass it over to Mackenzie Reed, who will come down center of the court. Sessions will pick her up at the three-point line. Reed goes right. Pass it back to Lehman. Reed again from the right-hand side. Three-pointer off the side of the backboard. No good.
Brooklyn Grable has it and gives it to Amy Porter. She's coming down on it. Goes hard. Tries to lay up. No good. So she does a jump stop, and that is put in. 25-5. Meeteetse Longhorns leading by 5.
Points are
20.
good. Points are good, and she will get to shoot to make it a three-point play. Foul on Lehman. Her first foul of the game, which is impressive given how much of a powerhouse she's been on defense.
And nothing but net for Amy Porter. Sometimes it's important to use those backboards because they'll help you go in.
You know, excellent game by Porter. Excellent showing in this first game of her year.
Very excellent.
Reed off the left-hand side. Shot is up, off balance, and nothing but net. Ball goes in. Score is 26-7 with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout called. Meeteetse Longhorns, they'll talk it over on the bench.
The court. Looks like it's Longhorns ball to start out with. We have Brooklyn Grable passing it in to Amy Porter. Coming down. Passes it to number 15, Carly Renner. Goes to number 3.
Corbett.
It is up.
And Mitchelson will come down with the rebound. Put it over to Mackenzie Reed. Mitchelson, another one, great rebounder, great defender on the Pronghorns. Reed with the ball over to Lehman. Shoot, standing on the three-point line, shot no good. Mitchelson will bring it down. Over to Reed. Reed pushed in the back, I believe, by Haley Sessions. I don't think it was intentional. Just a little bit, got a little bit off balance.
Yeah. Don't want to trip over your own feet in this. It'll cost you a lot of points.
23 up with the shot. Carly Griffin, no good. Grable.
12 passes it to Sessions, number 23. She goes up for right-handed layup, and it is good.
Score is 28-7. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Reed coming down the court. Looks right over to Lehman. Lehman looks inside, can't find a pass. Back to Reed. Reed looks over to Madsen, crosses back over, off a screen.
Oh, and it looks like it's a fight over the ball with Grable.
It was a good play. I think Reed was looking for a pick and roll with Carly Griffin. Bounce pass just a little bit too low. We weren't able to execute the play. Number 11, Courtney Owen, will check in for
number 12,
Danielle Mitchelson.
We have number 2 taking it down the court, heavily guarded by 23, and it is passed. It is over to 15 Sessions. Carly Renner is off to, and it is a save by Haley Sessions. Back to Amy Porter, resetting their play. This time it goes to Haley Sessions. And it's going to the post, number 3, Carly Renner. And it is off the edge of the backboard. Jump ball.
Good hustle on the part of Brooklyn Graybill. Another jump ball. This one will go over to the Pronghorns. Madsen into Reed. Reed, a starter on varsity, coming in to help the Pronghorns. Screen right. Reed will come across, look for the open shot, can't find it. Back out to Carly Griffin, also a starter on the varsity. Shot is in. Be 2 points. Score is 28-9. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooklyn Graybill cannot find anyone to pass it
Goes
into.
to Amy Porter, and over to Haley Sessions. Then it goes over to Carly Renner. And then it is put in. It's 30 Longhorns and 9 Pronghorns.
Great 10-footer by Renner. Reed, ball down the court. Getting some instructions from the coach. Over to number 23, Carly Griffin will take an outside shot. Can't find the rim. I believe that's Madsen. Yes, Madsen will rebound the ball. Back over to Reed. Reed coming across the key. It is up, an excellent shot. Nothing but net. Score is 30-11 with a minute and 41 seconds left in the third.
Almost a steal, and it goes over to Haley Sessions. Then it goes over to Carly Renner, and it was too high.
Yet another jump ball. The Pronghorns swarming Anastasia Corbett on that. This will be the Longhorns ball this time.
Number 2 passing it in. Gives it to number 15, Carly Renner.
And
Not quite good.
Lehman will come down with the rebound over to Reed, who can't quite control it. Porter up with the shot, fouled by Reed. It'll be 2 shots for Porter once again. And she evidently for this game is not someone the Pronghorns rather want to put on the foul line.
It's up, and she puts it in nice and smooth.
I think in this game, if I'm not mistaken, she missed her first 2 shots and hasn't missed one since.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
it
jinxed her.
Circles out of the rim.
And Reed will come down the left-hand side looking for an open man. Can't find her. Back up to 23, Carly Griffin. Over to Madsen. Madsen will, I don't know
Looks
if
like
Porter got a
Anastasia
piece of that.
Corbett took it, stole, and then gave it to number 2, Amy Porter.
Go ahead.
Number 23, Haley Sessions. She puts it in for about a 15 shot, and it is off the rim.
23 looking for a long pass, finds that half-court net that away volleyball teams struggle with so often. So they'll call it out of bounds, Pronghorns. Lehman and Madsen will check in, or check out. And
looks like it is given to Haley Sessions. And stole by 22 on the Pronghorns.
22 looking down court over to 23 Griffin, who will pull up, shoot a shot. No good, but rebounded by Amran, who looks like she, well, I could have seen that wrong. Score, the foul is on Haley Sessions, her second foul. Amrine with 2 shots. Longhorns will call a timeout. Junior Melissa Amrine up to shoot. She'll shoot 2. First shot is up, perfect foul shot. Score is, I think they may have given that score to the wrong team. Hang on just a second. Nope, they just fixed it. Score is 31-13. Both of Amrine's shots were good. Brooklyn Graybill having a hard time inbouncing it, getting swarmed by Pronghorns. Able to bring it in. Porter goes down, right-hand side, will pull up, pass it over to Graybill, over to Sessions, over to Porter, Anastate, well, over to Sessions.
She's sitting there holding it, getting swarmed. It's over to number 15, Carly Renner. I'm sorry about that. She's fighting. And it's over to Haley Sessions once again, and then Graybill, Brooklyn Graybill, and she tries to put it up, but it's no good.
And at the last time out, we could hear it from up here, the Longhorns coach talking to her players, asking them not to shoot. So we're seeing them pass it around quite a bit. As we come to the end of the third quarter, the score is 31-13. Meeteetse Pronghorns ball over to Mackenzie Reed. Freshman will dribble it across the right-hand side. Looks over to, well, looks to shoot it. Pulls up and shoot it. Shot is short. Heiser will rebound the ball. Pull up. Pass over to Porter. Porter on this right-hand side will pass down to Carly Renner, who also on the right-hand side. Back to Porter.
Back to Graybill, and then it's back to, and then the number 3, it is Aniston Corbett. Brooklyn Graybill puts up a shot, no good. She tries to go again, passes it out to number 30, Cheyenne Heiser. Then it goes to number 15, Carly Renner, and back to Amy Porter. Then it goes to 30, Carly Heiser, and then it goes to 12, Brooklyn Graybill, and she tries to put it on, and it's over the hoop.
Rebound, Carly Griffin pushes the ball down the court over to Reed. Reed will take the outside shot from the left and will sink it. Score is 31-15 Longhorns.
Brooklyn Graybill is passing it in, and it is a block on number 22, it looks like. And it is thrown back in. Caitlin Heiser this time. Goes to Amy Porter. And it is knocked out by number 23 on the Pronghorns. This is now Pronghorns ball. No, now Longhorns ball, excuse me. This time Amy Porter's throwing it in. Oh, and it is a steal by a jump on Pronghorns.
And it is up and good. Number 23, Carly Griffin, decreases the Longhorns lead. Score is 31-17 Longhorns.
Caitlin Heiser, number 30, is taking it down. There's a screen for her. She's going, and she does it, and she puts it right in. It's 33-17, Meeteetse Longhorns.
She zigs, she zags, and she puts it in. Number 21, Lehman, will pass the ball in. Over to Reed. Reed will bring it down. Comes across the right-hand side. Comes off a screen, tries to pass it inside to Griffin, but Longhorns are there to pick the ball off.
It is now in Amy Porter's hands, now passed to Carly Renner. She is forced to the side, to the end lines, and it is out on her. Now Pronghorns ball.
5 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Score is 33-17 Longhorns. Reed takes it down, center of the court. Heiser picks her up. Over to Amrine. Amrine takes an outside shot. Off the backboard, no good. Porter close to the rebound. In a fight with number 23, Carly Griffin, who steps out of bounds to get the ball. I'm not sure where we're at. Yeah, it'll be Longhorn ball. Madsen in for Owen.
Amy Porter's throwing it in. Looks like it went to number 3, Anastasia Corbett. She's coming down, passes to Caitlin Heiser. And it goes to number 15, Caitlin Renner, and then number 3 again. She puts it up, no good. And it's fight over the ball, number 30 on Longhorns, and I think number 12 on Pronghorns. Jump ball, Longhorns possession. Amy Porter, number 2, is throwing it in. Passes it number 30, Caitlin Heiser. She shoots it, and it bounces out of the basket.
Rebound, Reed. Reed will bring it down the court. Number 23, Griffin will push it down the court, comes inside the key, unable to sink it. Amrine with the rebound. She's unable to sink it. 21, Lehman unable to sink it. Again, Madsen with the rebound, over to Reed. Reed will take it in again, unable to put that one in. And looks like Heiser will bring the ball down.
Goes over to Caitlin Renner. She tries to put it up. Carly Renner, excuse me. She tries to put it up, and it is stolen by Pronghorns.
Reed with the ball. Come across the half-court line. Longhorns will let her get to the three-point line before they pick her up. Griffin into Lehman. Lehman between a couple of trees. Unable to sink it. Fight for the ball. Reed will pick it up. Reed, three-pointer. It is up and looked good from here, but it's off the rim. Bounces out of bounds. Pronghorn ball. Mitchelson, Burbank, get in there. So they've got several freshmen. Also, Brent Riley on the team. Got several freshmen playing. Whereas the girls' high school team this year only has Amy Porter as a freshman coming in. Pronghorn ball, 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game. Lehman will inbounds. She finds Griffin. Griffin will dribble across, gets it to Amrine. Amrine back to Griffin. Griffin to the right. Lehman clears out some space, but Griffin unable to sink the shot. Pronghorn ball once again. Lehman will inbounds the ball. Stack inbounds. Griffin with the ball right inside, and the shot is good. 33-19 Longhorns with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game.
Caitlin Heiser's taking it down the court. Heavy guardly, and now it is passed to number 15 with a fight, and 12 takes it on Pronghorns. Caitlin Heiser blocks it, and it is out of bounds.
You know, and it's one of those, I'm not completely sure how that was not a foul, but Pronghorn ball. Stack again on the inbounds. Griffin wide open, up with another shot. Score is 33-21 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in this game. Heiser will take the ball down. Pronghorns with a really slow start. We're really coming on strong here in the second half of the game.
Number 3, Anastasia Corbett, put it up, and it is off the rim, and it is now stolen by Longhorns 23 at the rebound.
Griffin will come down across the half-court line, looking down, trying to find Lehman, and she does. Lehman with the ball, but nowhere to go. And I believe it's off on her foot. So Brooklyn Graybill, Longhorns will inbounds. Number 11 on Courtney Owen on the Pronghorns will come in for Lehman. Actually not sure who's out right now.
It's passed into Caitlin Heiser. She's coming down the right side of the court. She really likes it. She passes over to number 12, Brooklyn Graybill. She puts it up, and it is off the edge of the rim. Number 15, Carly Renner, puts it up, and it is in. Good.
Carly Renner in the right place at the right time with that shot. Reed comes speeding down the court, will pull up again at the three-point line. Getting a little physical out there. Lehman comes inside, shoots among the forest, isn't able to find it. And Madsen shoots, no good. Got a foul called. Foul on Brooklyn Graybill, her 4th foul. With 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the game, score is 35-21. And Lehman will shoot. Her shot is up. Perfect foul shot, nothing but net. Second is up. Second is good. Score is 35-23.
Passed into Carly Renner. She's coming down the court. She stopped. And it goes to Caitlin Heiser, and she shoots almost a three-pointer. And it is number 3 takes it back up. Aniston Corbett put another 2 points on the board.
Reed coming down the center of the court, stops short of the three-point line, actually dribbles across, pulls up, finds Lehman. Lehman comes down, looking for a shot, finds a jump ball with Caitlin Heiser tying it up with their possession Pronghorns. Amrine in for Reed, who's coming out for the first time in a quarter. Lehman will inbounds, finds, not sure what that was. Oh, we just called the timeout for the Pronghorns. 30-second timeout. Junior varsity Pronghorns waiting in the wings. Ready to come warm up for their game. Pronghorns ball. Lehman will inbounds it on a stack formation. Finds Amrine with the ball. Heiser puts her hands up, gets a piece of it. Jump ball called. Possession, Longhorns.
Caitlin Heiser's passing it in to Brooklyn Grable. Back to Caitlin Heiser. It's passed over to Carly Renner. Back to Caitlin Heiser. And then back to Brooklyn Grable, and it was tipped off by 21 on the Pronghorns.
Lehman with the steal, trying to get it under control. Getting swarmed just a little bit. Finds Madsen, who will come down across the court. Amrine wide open behind her. There we go. Amrine with the ball. Heiser right in her face. Amrine will take the dribble. Ooh. And I think that was unintentional. It looked like their arms got hooked together and Amrine went down hard. Foul on Heiser. Pronghorn ball. Again, Lehman taking the ball out. Finds Amrine out the right-hand side. Shot's no good. Rebound, Porter.
Caitlin Heiser has it. She's coming down. Behind the back, I think, was a mistake, but she got it away from number 12. It's going over to Amy Porter. Back to Caitlin Heiser. And under the legs of Amy Porter and saved from out of bounds, but it was put in the Pronghorns' hands.
And good defense on the part of the Pronghorn. Swarming those two points. Over to Madsen. Madsen comes across, comes inside of the key, goes back out. Finds Lehman, who turns around, goes right back in. Shot is up, and shot is good. Score is 37-25 with 35 seconds left in the game.
Caitlin Heiser is bringing it down. She's coming in hard. She's forced to pick up her dribble and passes it to number 15, Carly Renner, and it's number 2, Amy Porter. And then back to Carly Renner. Now it's Carly Renner, excuse me. And then it is.
Snuck that pass into Corbett, who just put that right in. With 5 seconds left, we have a travel on Danielle Mitchelson, so I believe the ball will go back to the Longhorns. 3.6 seconds left in the game. Score is 39-25, Meeteetse Longhorns.
Caitlin Heiser's taking it down. She puts it in, and it is off the edge of the rim. It's no good. That is the end of your game. Your Meeteetse Longhorns is 39, and your Farson Lady Pronghorns are 25.
And Pronghorn's off to a little bit of a slow start this first game of the year. They came on strong there as the game progressed. If they